Hi everyone, it is Tara at Dauphin Public Library coming to you with another junior book recommendation. Before we get to that, I'd first like to acknowledge that the land I am on is the traditional territory of many nations, including the Anishinaabe, Métis, and Oceti-Sakowin, and is Treaty 2 land. Okay, so I am here to talk today about this book, The Collected Works of Gretchen Oyster by Carrie Fagan. So I'll tell you a little bit about it first. Hartley Staples has a complicated home life. His older brother, Jackson, ran away from his home and has been missing for 9 months. Since Jackson's disappearance, his parents, Hartley's parents, have not been coping well, justifiably so, but have been maybe not noticing Hartley very much. Just not paying attention to the normal things that they would have done and paid attention to before. Things like not picking up the newspaper or just so many different things. And one of the things that they're kind of forgetting about is Hartley. During this time, Hartley has lost his best friend, and he's basically lost interest in almost everything. That is until he finds this kind of a postcard, this piece of artwork that is hidden in the stacks, in the shelves of the local library. And I'm just going to give you a quick peek, because there is this beautiful artwork inside the book, and there's multiple pieces in the book. So he finds this piece of artwork on the bookshelves and is entirely enthralled with it, just can't stop thinking about it. Puts it in a very safe, special spot that hopefully nobody in his family can find it. He wonders who made this, who left this there in the library. What does it mean? There are 2 letters down in the corner, a G dot O dot. Now, what does that mean on the postcard? So lots of questions it raises, and yeah, so that's kind of the start of the book. I loved this book. I enjoyed every minute of it. Wasn't a super fast-paced book, but it was a very quick read to read. Very simple text, but so much heart in it. One of the things that really surprised me, when I saw the cover, I figured this was a book about Gretchen Oyster. And so when I started reading the book, and it was actually from the viewpoint of Hartley Staples, I was quite surprised, because, as usual, I did not read the bit of information inside. I just picked up the book and started reading with no idea what the book was about or what it entails. And sometimes I really like those surprises that I get by not reading about the book. And this was one of those ones where it was a good surprise. It was different than what I was expecting based on the cover and the title. And I really enjoyed it. However, there are little bits inside the book of the viewpoint of G.O. So it's actually a different colored paper. The font is different. G.O. has a typewriter at home, so it's done with a typewriter. And I find that quite appealing as well, because there's a visual change. There's even a change in the texture of the paper, the color of it. I love that. I loved it. And the artwork in here, the little bits of poetry that are in here, I fell in love with it. And of course, because the first one was found inside a library, it made me wish that somebody would get creative and put little postcard sized pieces of artwork somewhere hiding in our library that people could find. I think that would be so fun and beautiful. This book is about, Hartley is about to graduate middle school, so that could be the age that it's geared towards. I think, though, that somebody younger than that could definitely read and enjoy this book. And obviously, adults can enjoy and read and enjoy this book as well. I loved it. Kind of felt it was a good, enjoyable story, and I just really enjoyed it. There's a lot that happens in the pages. It's not a very thick book, but a lot packed into here, and definitely worth the time to read. This is a book that was nominated for the 2001 Merca Northern Lights. It is a 2021 Northern Lights nominee. So Canadian author, and definitely worth the time to read. So check out this book sometime. That's it for today, and thanks for tuning in. Bye for now.